Well, hi everyone. So lovely to be with you as always. Welcome to our week 40 of training. Gosh, it has certainly gone quick this year. I see I've got a bit of a shadow from a light, so I'm just moving. But guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've just hopped on here, please make sure you mute yourself. I will try and continue to mute everyone as I can, but sometimes it doesn't mute you. So one of our first rules, guys, always when you come on, please mute. So guys, tonight we have such exciting stuff for you, a whole heap of announcements, and G's got a fabulous training that she's prepared. So I'm going to go straight into sharing my screen, and then let's get started. Hold on a sec. Let me just see what I'm busy doing. Hold on. I hope you guys have had a good week. It certainly has been a busy one. I know many of you have got kids at home, and that obviously makes it even busier. So I hope you guys have been enjoying those little ones. And yeah, even you're not having little ones at home, I'm so on the go the whole time. So I can imagine what you must feel like having the little ones. So I just want to make sure, if I don't hear from anyone, that I'm assuming that you can see my slides. So really happy to get going. So guys, thanks again for joining us. Oh gosh, this is the wrong PowerPoint. Hold on a sec. I was about to do a LifeVantage overview for you. And that's not going to work, right? So let's just get back to the training. Hold on a sec for me. Got too many PowerPoints open here. So here we go. Let's start with this one. So I'm assuming you guys can see that. I'm just going to hop straight in there. Let me know if you can't, or you can, G. Awesome. So guys, if you haven't met me yet, my name is Charlotte Venter. I am one of the LifeVantage distributors and live on the Sunshine Coast. Absolutely love this company. Absolutely love the people we work with in our team, and of course love Australia, love living here. You can hear that I'm South African, born and bred, but have been in Australia now for 16 years, and this is my home. So love it here. If we haven't met, welcome to our team. We are so honored to have you, and believe me when I say we don't take it lightly that you've joined us. We really will do everything in our power to help you find success and happiness and live your purpose and with this business and this company. So first of all, we're going to have a look at a few announcements, then just a quick little compliance change, some current promotions, our upcoming events, just a reminder of our team support systems, and then G's going to take it away with some great training on how to build relationship with your prospects. So guys, first of all, here's a big reminder. How do we deal with any kind of issues or challenges, or, let's say somebody's order ship didn't go through, or let's say a customer says, I haven't received my package. What do we do? What system do we have? And for those kind of things, it is essential to have good systems. And it's essential that everybody knows what they are, because it empowers you to resolve them. So number one always is do everything you can in your own power to resolve the issue. So for instance, if it's an order ship that hasn't gone through, go into the person's account and check, has the order ship not processed? Well, if it hasn't, maybe it's because the credit card information is not captured. Have a look at that. For instance, if a package hasn't been received, then go and have a look at the tracking. There's a tracking number, guys, that you can find in the person's back office. Go and have a look under their orders. What does it say? Where is the package? It may say try to deliver, but it's been returned. Then, if you contacted customer care and waited for them to come back to you, it's a waste of time. You so quickly would know what the answer is then. For instance, if you have seen that, oh my gosh, for the last month, I haven't earned any commission, don't just send an email to customer support or ring your sponsor. Go have a look in your own back office. Did you have 40 points in personal volume the previous month? Did you actually make the 100 or the 200 PV? So always try and resolve the issue yourself. That's how we grow, right? And that's how we get better. And then if you cannot resolve it, your first contact is send an email to ausupport@lifevantage.com, or you can call them on 1-800-218-751. And the people we deal with there is Savannah and Loopy. They deal with the Australian inquiries or queries, and guys, they have a 24-hour turnaround time. So if within 24 hours you haven't heard anything, and of course remember we're a day ahead of them, right? So if you're emailing on a Monday, well, they're still on Sunday, they're still on weekend, so just give it a bit more time. But if by 24 hours you've had no reply, then please forward that email on again and copy our general manager, Pamela Ferry. So it's pferry@lifevantage.com. And Pam will then be aware that you have already had 24 hours go by and no results, so she's going to jump in and help you. Third contact, if still nothing has happened, 24 hours later, now get one of us involved, right? So go to your sponsor, go to one of us leaders, and we will help you and see what's going on. Now, we haven't just nominated Pam to do this, guys. She's actually requested that we have this system, and she's put this together with corporate. So they're expecting of us to do this. The second announcement, or there's a few here, guys, is that our teamheart.net website, our training website, the password has been changed. Guys, please be very careful when you do live webinars of training or just, chit chat with your team, that you don't mention on there what the password is, because the reason we had to go and change all the passwords is because our site got hacked by, unfortunately, another LifeVantage distributor. One of the leaders somehow got hold of it, got in there, and they actually went and copied a lot of our stuff. And so we've had to instruct them to please remove all that stuff. So please keep it private. We work exceptionally hard on getting that information put together for you. It is not for the whole of LifeVantage, right? So thank you for doing that. And then another announcement, the August cash winners. So if you had made a new rank in August, or if you maintained the rank that you had made in June, July, then you would have won a bonus, a cash bonus. We are waiting for corporate to release the list. I've seen a few of the names, but the full list hasn't been released yet. And so we cannot publish it, guys, until we have everyone on there, because we don't want to upset anyone, see? So it's going to be announced in the next few days. Thank you for your patience. And as soon as it's announced, you will get the money a few days later. Normally, these incentives are paid by month end anyway. So we've still got a few days to go. Then there's been a lot of questions about our customer referral system and our loyalty system. Now, remember, they're two separate systems, right? Customer referral is when a customer refers another customer, they then get points, and those points turn into a product. For instance, when a customer refers two other customers on one pro tandem each, they get 120 points, which equals a free pro tandem. Pretty cool. And then on our loyalty system, if you are on an auto ship, a distributor, or a customer on an auto ship, you get allocated points every month. Now, you may already have seen in your back office, you've got points, and those points will turn into free product for you. And guys, I've been notified that on the 1st of October, the point redemption website will be available. I'm waiting for procedures as to exactly how that's going to work and how we're going to redeem those points. But if you've got any customer asking, just know that by the 1st of October, we will be able to redeem their points for product. If not us ourselves on the system, we will be able to email through to customer service, but we will let you know what the procedure is going to be. And then the next announcement, guys, is the customer referral system. in the past, and maybe even still a little bit, some of our system in Australia allows this, where you can go into a PC or customer's back office and you can enroll another customer, or you can just go into the LifeVantage.com website. You can enroll somebody and put in the PC's ID as a sponsor ID. But very, very soon you're going to try that and you're going to see the system's going to block it. And it's because that whole system has been changed. The new way of doing this is you've got to get the new customer to complete one of those customer or PC application forms that you'll find in your back office. Under communication, under library, you'll see there's a PC application form. Let them complete that form. You'll see there's nowhere there to write the credit card detail, but I sort of just write it where there's a blank spot normally. And then you can send that off to customer service and they will process it for you. If you have any hassles with those guys, just let us know, because it's a new system, and generally with new systems there's a few hiccups. So just let us know if we can help. And then month end, oh my goodness, it's month end. Can you believe that? Friday, or was it Saturday? Saturday is the last day. So guys, reminder of month end procedures. Every single month, guys, I have 1 or 2 or 3 distributors that come through and say, I know my order ship didn't go through and I'm not going to earn any commission. Please, guys, make yourself a diary note. Even if you know you've got an order ship in place, I have a diary note on the 25th of every month. I go into all my accounts, my BC1, my BC2, my account. I don't have a husband's account anymore. And I go into my charity account and I make sure that the order ships have processed. So please do that. You yourself have to have a minimum of 40 points in an order. And then to earn commission, you have to have at least 100 in PV, right? So that is your order of 40 points plus any customers that you've enrolled. Their points count towards your PV, and in total it's got to be at least 100 points for you to earn residual income, the royalty commission. For you to earn Smart Start bonus, again, it's got to be at least 100 to earn 30%. And if you want to earn the most, and why wouldn't you want to earn the most, which is 40%, you need a 200 PV, right? So make sure those things are in place, guys. Also, if you want to earn a matching bonus, so if you've got distributors earning some residual income, gosh, you're going to want to earn the 10% matching bonus, right? So this is the condition. You have to be at least a Pro 3, and you need to have 100 points in new enrollments every month, or for that specific month. And the new enrollments can be customers or distributors. Pretty easy to do that. Guys, place all your people that's in your holding tank before month end. This month end, September is the end of a quarter, and therefore we're not allowed any backdate transactions. So make sure that by the 30th, late, whatever the time, Saturday night, make sure you've put through everything. And guys, if you are chasing a rank to get some more Bahama points, do everything you can. Speak to your downline, speak to your upline, speak to your sideline, whoever, and see what it is that you can do to make that next rank so that we can get you those points. If you have any questions with regards to month end and with regards to placement in that, always go to your sponsor or to the leaders in the upline and just ask them to please give you some advice. Guys, here's something really cool that most of you will not know about. And I need to advise you of this tonight. So we in LifeVantage, and this is not something we advertise, this is actually something that's only available to Pro 7 and above. But in our case, because we're still so new in Australia, our Pro 6s are also have option to this. But guys, it's called the Red Carpet Program. And what this is who do you know that's earning an income at another network marketing company, but they're unhappy and they're miserable? They just don't like where they are. They, they may have whatever is going on, or they just may feel that they're not passionate about the products. I can relate. I've been there, but they're just too scared to make a move because they cannot afford to lose their income. Well, we have this program in LifeVantage where we can help these individuals. Our method is for sure not to ever cross recruit. That is not what we stand for. That is not what we want to do. We don't want to lure people away from a company that they're happy with. This is purely for that network marketer who's looking already for a new opportunity with a bit of an income safety net. So please, if you know of anybody like that, or if you happen to talk to somebody who's in a company earning, anything from 2,000 to whatever, 100,000 a month, and they have been looking because something has happened in their company and they're just not happy, please do talk to us, because we have a program whereby we can actually bring those people in. It's a very simple process. We can bring them in. We can substitute the income, so we can actually guarantee the income for them for quite a long period. And that person, if you refer that person, the person will be enrolled under you. So you're not going to lose a referral or a prospect. That'll be your person. But you have to use G or myself or Pam at this stage to help you. And Karen, of course, guys, Karen Andrews as well. She doesn't really come onto this training that much anymore. That's why I sort of haven't mentioned that. But Karen, for sure, just go to actually any of your Pro 5s and above, right? Go to any of the Pro 5s and above. They will come to myself or Pam, because you actually have to be a Pro 7 to be able to promote this. But we want you to be aware of this program. It's an awesome thing, because there's so many people out there that really are just not happy. I was there, and I know G was there, and I know Karen was there. We love the industry, but we just hadn't yet found our passion. And of course, with LifeVantage, we have. So we are not about luring people. I want to make that really clear. We are not about luring people away from the existing business. We're just there to offer an opportunity for those that are looking, and we will match the income if they qualify. So please do refer them. Again, guys, you're not going to lose the person. They will be enrolled under you, and you can place them wherever you want. It is your person, the enrollee, but we just need to help you get them in the system, okay? So please do use that. Right, what's next? Oh dear, I can't get to my little arrow. Hold on a sec. Okay, so next, guys, is some compliance news, some good news. So, guys, protandem and oxidative stress. So, up to now, we have not been able to say protandem reduces oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days in Australia, because the FDA here had not approved that, and on our little bottle, it just says protandem protects the body against oxidative stress. Well, super exciting. Pam had a meeting last week with compliance, and they have told her now that we can verbalize it. We can say that to people when we meet with them one-on-one, or even in a meeting. So like on Saturday, we had the launch of Central Coast in New South Wales, and we were able to say in that meeting, protandem does reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. What is not okay is do not post it anywhere on social media. Okay, do not post it anywhere on social media, and do not put it in writing. So don't go to the newspapers and say, hey, guess what? We can't do that, okay? But for sure, guys, when you're talking to your friends, when you're in a meeting setting, you can say that. This does not change, not ever saying protandem cures cancer, protandem heal this, protandem that. You can't do any with a, cure, heal, protect or prevent or mitigate disease, right? We still can't do that. Don't ever put protandem and a disease name in the same conversation when you're in a big meeting and presenting or sharing your testimony. But when you're one-on-one with somebody, go for it, because we know exactly how amazing this product is. Some reminders quickly, and this is another exciting thing, guys, for our launches. Look how we're spreading. So we launched New South Wales Central Coast on Saturday. Thank you so much, Kim and Sandra and Anna Marie and Amanda or Mandy and Caroline for being there. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. Ingrid, thank you for being there. It was so lovely seeing all of you guys. And you know, we had a great time, right? And we had some great new people come in there. So that was fantastic. Guys, on Wednesday, 2 sleeps, we're launching Adelaide. The next day, we're in Perth. Then on the 5th of November, we're launching Canberra. And then on Thursday, the 23rd of November, we're launching Townsville. The very next day, we're launching Rockhampton, and Dr. Fifi's going to be at both of those 2 events. And then Saturday and Sunday, the 3rd of February, so that's a bit off, we're launching Tasmania. Isn't it exciting? And you know what we've managed to secure for these meetings is free shipping and an extra free event ticket for any distributor that enrolls. So guys, that goes for the guys on Saturday too. This hadn't yet been approved. I couldn't say anything, but it's approved today. So anybody that enrolls, any distributor that enrolls, or even upgrades to a distributor from the people that attended on Saturday, you get free shipping and you get an extra event ticket. Now, how do you get this? Simple. You just got to email, or the sponsor email customer service. Savannah and Loopy are fully aware of this, and all you say in your email is, this is a new distributor from one of our new launches, so she qualifies or he qualifies for free shipping and an event ticket, an additional event ticket. Please make sure you process that. So they will then process the free shipping. Guys, a reminder about Bahamas. Oh my gosh, it's almost into September. So we've got October, November, December, January, 4 more months that you can make it. There's lots that you can do in the next 4 months. Congratulations again to our top 30 people. This is all of them on here. You guys, plus some of the others still. This is not to say it's only you that can make it. There's some of the other team too that can make it. So push hard, guys. Don't let this one get away from you. It's going to be an amazing event. Just a quick short one of some upcoming events. So guys, I cannot stress enough how important this event is next month in Sydney. I have seen what's going to happen there. I can guarantee you that you're going to walk away there and you're going to be blown away. Not just by what LifeVantage is doing, by what we're going to teach you, but you're going to discover yourself in it and at a different level. So please come, please. If you are on this webinar tonight, or if you are even remotely busy building this business, please come. I cannot ask you enough to come. It is so important. Make this one decision for the rest of the year to come to that event. You know, if you want to sleep on the, you know, share bedrooms and do whatever we need to do, guys, we can let you sleep on the couch, and like we can just fill up the room. You know, if money is an issue with accommodation, we'll make a plan. But please, 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 you have to come. This truly will be a sign for you of, are you committed to building this business? Because committed people do not miss the once a year annual event. It's not like you got to go to the UK or to the States. This is just Sydney. It's not that far, right? So please, you've got to come. Please, guys. So I've mentioned to you guys in Adelaide, the Wednesday night, there's still time. I think at this stage we've got 20 or 30 guests confirmed. Please, guys, keep pushing for Adelaide. We want to see those numbers at least 50. Perth, oh my gosh, you guys have rocked your socks off. I cannot believe Perth. They've already got over 50 people confirmed. The girls are hitting, I think they're targeting 70 or 80 now. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get to Perth. It's going to be awesome. And we've put together a new presentation, guys. You're going to love it. We ran it on Saturday. I think it's pretty amazing. So you're going to enjoy that. So last one is this. Guys, the numbers are reducing substantially, and we cannot afford for this to happen. I think on our last webinar, we only had 15 or 16 people on there. Now, thank you to those guys that have come on there. So much appreciated. But guys, on Wednesday, we've got Susanna Cannon coming on. She's an extreme sports athlete. This girl is absolutely amazing. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Do not miss this. Let's show her our support and respect by turning up, okay? And then Saturday, 8 a.m. G's trying to confirm with Nick. He's going to be incredible. Gold and silver medalist, snowboarder, X Games, pro motorsports athlete. Oh my gosh, I do hope we can get hold of him, G, to confirm to be on there. So thank you guys for supporting this. Most of the time, you know, we've seen big numbers of our team on there. Really appreciate that. And, you know, for us to have more of these in the future, we have to turn up. Otherwise, they're just not going to happen. So thank you, team, for supporting that. Right. Oh, actually, I'm going to just quickly run through this in a sec. So, guys, we showed you this last week, but I really feel like we should show you this every week. Facebook groups and Team Heart are huge. When you come in as a new distributor, you're going to be added into Team Heart United. This is for all distributors, not prospects. Please make sure you add your people in there. Then, as a customer, when you come in, you're going to be added into my LifeVantage story, but of course, distributors as well. So put everybody in here. Note, in these two teams, you have to be enrolled. You cannot go into any of these two groups if you're not yet enrolled, because we actually check. Now, this is the beauty. Activate Revolution is for customers, and you don't have to be enrolled. You can be a prospect. You can be somebody that's sitting on the fence. You know, some of your prospects that haven't yet said yes, put them in here and we'll help you convert them. And then Team Heart Sneak Peek, this is our business one. Distributors that are potential distributors or potential business builders, make sure you put them in there. Those are our 4 key groups that you want to be in. Forget about everything else, guys. Just be in those 4. And in terms of training, if you have not yet, if you haven't been taken to teamheart.net, please ask your sponsor to show you what that is. And also, guys, if you've made Pro 3 or higher, you should be in lead school. If you're not, can you please private message one of us to put you in there? Okay, guys, so now I'm going to hand over to G. G, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience, guys, for me to get through all this stuff. But I'm super excited to be listening to G now. Thank you so much, G.
Thanks, Charlotte. Okay, everyone. So tonight I'm going to be talking on how to build a long-term relationship with your prospects. So a little bit just about me. That's me. My name is G, or Grania Fletcher, and that's my family there. I'm an independent distributor as well, living on the Sunshine Coast. Best place in Australia, that's what we think. As you can hear from my accent, I'm very Irish and been over here for the last 22 years. So very passionate about LifeVantage. We went out looking for a company like this, and 15, 16 months in, it's the best decision I ever made. So I'm going to run through now, you know, I really want us to think about what business are you in? Because so many times I'm finding at the moment, so many people are saying to me, oh, I know this person that needs it and they need this product, or I know this person who really needs this opportunity. And we need to remember that your business is not about your product really, or your opportunity, or your skill, or your compensation plan. Your business is a relationship marketing business. So what this means is we're in the people industry. People buy from people they like. People want to be around people that they like. So many times we say this, you know, it is the product and things like that. And guys, yes, we have the most amazing product. And yes, we have the science, but we still need to remember that relationship comes first. So sometimes it's not going to be in your timing, but it will happen if you just trust and just relax and don't go too weird. So 3 secrets to massive business success. So once again, your business is not your product. Your business is your audience and the relationship you have with that audience. So sharing and prospecting is much easier when you know what people are looking for and when people perceive you as a credible expert or an authority. And this is what we've been talking about, creating a brand. If a lot of your work that you want to do is going to be on Facebook, well, then you need to create a brand and give some added value on there. And you need a brand out there that you are a credible expert in nutrigenomics, or, you know, your picture and your profile and your presence and everything that you're putting up. You always need to be thinking, is this going to help my business or is it going to hurt my business? So I'm very, very careful about what pictures I put up on my profile, because I don't know who's watching, and I know people are watching. So you've always got to create, because what you're trying to do is actually attract the people that you want in your business. So if you're creating this world of your lifestyle and the product, and you've got some great facts and you've got some great stories to share, try and make them about the person that you would really, really like to come into your business, the type of people that are mainly your friends on Facebook as well, so that they can go, oh, do you know what? I saw my friend Susan post something up about that. And then you'll get referrals. You'll get referrals from people. Like I've just had another private message today from somebody about a post I put up. But she's been watching me. I don't really know, but she's been watching me for about 1.5 years. So we got to understand that as well, that people aren't going to buy off you, maybe not in the first instance. It's all about them seeing whether you're credible. So when you don't focus on the money, and this is so important, and focus on helping people, the money starts to come in. And I can't emphasize this enough. It is a mindset business. We are 80% mindset and 20% tools. And if you come across not as a desperate person or not as a needy person, but you come from that place of really genuinely wanting to help somebody, and you don't think about the money will come. So trust us on that. So as Zig Ziglar says, you can have everything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want. That's very true. I don't know if any of you remember this program or whether it was out here in Australia or not, but I used to watch this all the time in Ireland. And it's called This Is Your Life. And this is basically, you've got to kind of become like this TV presenter, and you've got to find out, it's not about this is my life. So when you're actually talking to people, you actually have to have that mindset of actually, if somebody asked you 10 minutes after you'd spoken to the person, would you be able to say, this is what he is? He's married, he's got kids, this is their job, this is the recreation. So it's all about not you looking at your life and you telling them everything about you. This is an industry where we actually have to start zipping it, and we actually have to become great, great listeners. And we need to become like this guy that turns around and knows everything about our prospect. So we need to get inside the mind of our audience. So I just find this when people join LifeVantage and you start watching some of the videos and you start, seeing the science, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've got to go out and tell every single person I know everything about everything I've learned. Guess what? That's not where their mind is at the moment. Even though that's what you've been eating and breathing, like the last 15 months, I feel it's my whole world. It's not the person that I'm about to talk to. Their whole world is completely different. So you actually have to de-engage from the way you're thinking, and you've actually got to join in the conversation that's actually going on in their mind at the moment, which probably does not involve anything to do with our product, because nobody knows about the little yellow pill, but it may have to do with an opportunity, but it may not be ours just yet. So we need to start thinking, what do they want most in life? What is their deepest desires? What are they really passionate? These are the things that we've got to start learning to think about when we're thinking about a prospect or someone you're about to meet. What interests do they have? What things are causing them pain? And one of the really good algorithms that is used in network marketing is we need to form them. Now, a lot of you know about this, but there's a lot of new people that keep joining us at the moment that may not know. So when you're forming somebody, it's an algorithm for family, occupation, recreation, and message. Now, you may not form somebody in one conversation. This may be something that carries on over a few months. So family, you want if it's somebody that's brand new, or if it's somebody that you just met at soccer or something like that, you might just start asking them a little bit about their family, how they're doing, how old are their kids, how many kids do they have, do all their kids do sport, are their kids in private school, what school does your kids go to? You're asking open-ended questions all the time, and guess what? People love to share. They're not going to think you're weird. They're going to think that you're really interested. And as long as you come from that place of being interested, we're in the people industry. I love hearing about people's worlds. I love when I get in an Uber and say, so tell me about your life before you ended up turning your car into a money-making business. Like, I'm genuinely interested in people's lives. And I think that's where you need to come from, this servitude of being genuinely interested in who they are. You want to know who these people are. So then you may in the one conversation ask, so what do you do? Are you working at the moment? Do you have your own business? Do you work for somebody? And then it may carry on that they have their own business. So your husband works in the business, or is it just yours? And you will be amazed at how much people will actually open up, because you know what? People aren't actually really interested in hearing people. So when they actually get a listener that actually wants to hear a bit about their lives, they'll just keep opening up and keep telling you everything that you ask them. R stands for recreation. Were you going on holidays this year, or did you end up getting away anywhere over Christmas? What sports are you into now? And from that, you might hear the holidays. It might be that they couldn't afford one. What sport are you playing? Well, I used to play soccer, but I've had a knee injury and I haven't been able to play since. So by asking all these open-ended questions, you're actually just starting to go into their world. You're entering into their mind. We take away LifeVantage at this moment. We take away, you don't jump in straight away. And look, you may just leave it there at that time. Or the conversation may lend itself that you might be able to say, you know, wow, if I could show you a way that maybe you could get your private school fees paid for, would that be of interest to you? But it's all about timing, guys, and you've got to wait for the right time. You may not say anything in that conversation. You may form them again later on. You may have only got to family and occupation. So it's all about learning about how people tick and learning about the type of person that the person is. They may be a very private person. So there's a feel felt found as well. And this is a really important thing, that people love to know that you know how they feel. They love to hear that. Straight away their defenses come down when they hear, you know, if they said something about, well, I've had the night sweats from menopause, I haven't been able to sleep. And then you go, oh my gosh, I know how you feel. You know, I felt the exact same way. I was so tired when I was menopausal and I had problems sleeping. And they're like, you're kidding me. And then to say, I found an incredible all-natural product and it has helped me immensely. Now I have so much energy. I'm so much happier and my kids are safe. I'm not going to kill them anymore. And 9 times out of 10, these people will turn around and say, what is it? They will ask you. So you haven't done a sale, and they will thank you. So it's all about finding the right time and the right moment to actually be able to come in. Another really good way. So one way is forming, and I'm going to show you another way that a lot of network marketers have had a lot of success by doing as well. And this is a 6-step process that they do to actually build a successful relationship marketing business. So the first one, and this is something when I get people that come in straight away and they start building their list, one of the first things I say to everyone is, because people say to me, I don't want to actually go to my friends or family or anybody I know. And I'm like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you want to be with these people? I always say, you know, did it upset you that, you know, Charlotte came to you and actually spoke to you, or Una came to you as a trusted friend and told you about this industry? And they're like, no, I was honored. And it's like, so why are you discounting your friends and family from being the first to know? Like Brandon Cunningham, one of the main Pro 10, said to us that he didn't want to go to some of the people that he knew in his church, so he didn't actually go to them. And he said when he became a Pro 10, a lady came up to him in the church, really not very happy after 5 years of him being in the business. And she went, I've known you about 10 years. Why didn't you tell me about this business? Why did you not think that I really need this? I could have done really well if you had got me in at the start. And he had to apologize and say, I am so sorry. But it was through my own insecurities that I didn't come to you. I just presumed that you wouldn't have wanted to know it. So never prejudge, but never think that your family or your friends. I was listening, there's a great podcast on the Hero series that there's a podcast that I've been listening to. And it's about 78 stories of very, very successful network marketers, and every single one of them, when they say, who introduced you, they say, well, do you know what, I was so skeptical of network marketing, but a really good trusted friend who I really looked up to, who I never would have thought would have gotten involved in anything that was anyway dodgy, said to me, I found this really incredible company and this product, and I'd love you to be one of the first to look at it with me. Would you come and take a look? And that was their first introduction. So guys, it's all about them. First 2 steps is about building rapport and trust and credibility. So we're in the people industry, so you need to genuinely like people and have their best interests at heart. People need to like you before they buy from you or before they're going to come into your business. The other thing is that they need to trust you. You need to have credibility. So if you are a trusted client or a friend or a health professional, then people are going to trust you no matter what you say. If I've got a chiropractor sat in front of me and they're saying, do you know that your back issue, a lot of it is due to free radical damage? And I've got this product that I've researched the science and I believe it's really going to help you. I'm going to buy it off him because I really trust them. You know, they've gone to college. If they say they've looked at the science, I'm going to do it. Now, if there's a plumber that is saying to me, hey, I know you've got this product, you know, that I may not warm to that straight away because I'm thinking, how do you know much about free radical damage? So he may be going to have to find a bit more information out about me, or he's going to actually we're going to have better rapport there. So you really need to make sure that somebody understands and has that credibility and that you've created that credibility with them. So the next 2 steps is finding out some information. So you want to find out some information next. So you've built your rapport, they trust you and they like you. So now you start to phone them. Now you start to find out about their family, their occupation, their recreation. This is where you're going to hear about, you know, my husband got made redundant. We've been really struggling since. That's a problem. Or I had an ACL injury and I haven't been able to play sports since. That's a problem. Or it might be, you know, my kids, but now I've got 3 children that have actually gone in to private school and I don't know how I'm going to actually pay this. That's a problem. But unless you form them, and if they don't trust you, they're not going to give you that information. And if they don't like you, they're definitely not going to. They're going to think you're really weird and they're going to run away. So you really need to do these steps. So ask them lots of questions. Oh, if you can just go back one, sorry, Charlotte. So then we're going to go to the problem. So it's all about finding out the problem. The more questions you ask, the more likely you are to hear the real problem. So you might see them and think, wow, I know this person has got this issue with their health, so I know they're going to go for this product. But you may not know that they are actually financially skint and they can't even afford $57. So you need to keep forming them, and you need to not prejudge or presume that they're only going to want to know the product, or I know this person so needs to do the business. They may not have any interest in doing it. So step 3 is getting information, so then you can find a problem. And then the last 2 steps is the presenting. So then number 5, sorry, that was a wrong glitch. Number 5 is solution. So now we can come up with the correct information because we found out their problem, and you can present a solution to that problem. Now, if you hadn't got the information and you presumed that the problem was X, it was their health, you're going to give them a solution that's not congruent with what they're looking for. So if we can get these steps down pat, guys, you will be onto a winner. And if you come from a heart of wanting to serve that person and wanting to help them genuinely, they will know that. They will hear it. They will feel it. They'll feel it from you. And then you do the action. That is the last step process, is in the presenting, is the action, which a lot of the time, like, we want to go straight in and do the action. Hey, I've got this thing, you need it. It's like, who are you? I don't need this. So the action, this is the closing part. And they will be waiting for you to give them an action for what they need to do now. So what might that be? It might be that they're ready. They're like, bring it on. Let me have this product. Right away, I would have my phone out and say, right, so do you need any more information? I can send you some, but shall we get you started straight away so that your product will be here in the next couple of days? Otherwise, they might, because when they're excited, that's when you need to get them. If they're ready and they're thinking, yeah, you've just told me that this is going to help me with my menopause. I've just been spending hundreds of dollars on all this other information, all these other products. You've told me that I'm going to help my body to heal properly. Don't be scared to just say, well, do you want me to get started straight away? And then I can send you more info and I can send you a couple of things. Jump them on straight away and get them on your phone. I tend to nearly always sign people up myself, because if you send them away, then they have the thing that they go back and their husband said, what a load of baloney. That's a pyramid scheme, rah, rah, rah. If they're there and they're ready, don't be afraid to actually take that next step of closing, because they're waiting for you to basically say, this is what I need. Otherwise, they might say, look, I'm really keen. Have you got, what do I do? And you say, hey, would you like me to send you some information? And then you need to think of, don't send them too much, because that can be overload. And they go, oh my gosh, I'm completely overwhelmed. I got 5 videos. I didn't even know where to look. You might just send them the ABC yellow pill. Or you might think, you know what? I think the NRF1 video and the one that we've now brought together that's got the 10-year study combined, you might want to send them that. Or else if they're an athlete and they're a triathlete, man, I'd be sending them the Jessica Crate interview. That was amazing. And I might send with the ABC or the NRF. I might send 2. Or if they're a health professional, I might send them the Washington University of Washington study that was done, that we've gotten. They're all in our files in Team Heart United. But if you're not sure, come and ask one of your upline. You're not supposed to know everything straight away. This industry, what I love about this industry is that we all want everyone to be successful. We come from a world of abundance and we all want to help everyone. So if you don't know, or if you're not sure what you should send, or if you're not even, if you just think, oh my gosh, or the Team Heart overview, or you think, oh my gosh, look, you sound, if they say, look, I really need this business, this sounds amazing. It's okay to say, I don't know that much, I just got started, but I am so excited, but I'd love to jump you on a call with somebody that I know that knows lots about this, that's been in the industry for the last few years, and she'll be able to answer all your questions for you. When would be a good time? Give me a couple of times and then I'll go back to, you know, Beck or Runa or Charlotte, whoever, and I'll ask them when they're able to have a quick chat with you. It's okay to actually say, I don't know, but I know somebody who does. Because you're not supposed to know everything, guys. There's a lot of information. So, and it actually works better to bring one of us in, because then if that person's going to join the business, they're going to see, oh my gosh, I won't be doing this on my own, because Donna just got Ginny in to do this phone call or Zoom thing with me. And now I'm seeing that actually there's a few people here that could actually, I could maybe actually do this. So that's really important, to actually use the right tools for the right person. So never prejudge, guys. There is lots of people out there who need our business, and they can do it, but they say they can't and do the work, so they don't. They come up with excuses all the time. 80% of the people that join your business may not do anything with this, and that's okay. All you can be there is support and love them, and just know what way they're going. If they're going to walk, walk alongside them. If they're going to jog, jog. And if they're going to run, run with them. But a lot of people will do this business because they really need it. They need the money and they need it, but then they don't want to do the work. Often busy people, these are the people that can't, because they really are busy. They may have 3 businesses, they may have, 4 kids, everything like that. And when they say they will, and when a light bulb goes on, like Charlotte hounded me for weeks. I kept saying to her, yeah, in 6 months' time, I might sign one person up. But man, she used the right tool, and she said, just come this one training thing, that's it. And when I went and I saw that light bulb, and I actually saw the power of network marketing, and I saw the power of duplication, I seriously could not sleep. I had my whiteboard out, and I was just like this machine for days and days and days. And she was like, oh my gosh, I knew it was in you, but I knew you had to see it for yourself. So when you actually get a busy person, go with the timing, loving them, but try and get an opportunity that some stage they will see the vision of the bigger picture. Because when they do something, they will do it, and they will do it really, really well. So some closing thoughts. Say less to more people. Now that's really hard for us talkers, but we need to learn to do this. And don't spray and pray. It's just like verbal vomiting and then just praying that they're actually going to actually hear you. Don't be desperate or needy. Guys, you've got to know that we are in pubmed.gov. 1 in every 10,000 products in network marketing ever make it into PubMed. We've got 23 peer-reviewed studies. We have the science. Charlotte's just told us we can have a conversation with people and say we can clinically prove that we can reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Nobody else can make these claims. We have an NRF2 activator. Stand with pride. Stand with belief that, so many people are just going to be the naysayers. Let them be. They would be the naysayers about everything. Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, they all do network marketing. So if you have old cranky uncle blah blah Bill, who's never done a successful thing in his life, saying, pyramid scheme, let him. Just go, yeah, sure. That's okay, Uncle Bill. Good luck. I'm going this way. You keep going that way. Don't let them take you off your road. This is your road to success. And don't let anybody, because I'm telling you, we've been in it 16 months in LifeVantage. I am more excited now about this than I have ever been, because I know everyone that's in this, if you stay the distance and if you come on a journey with us for 3 to 5 years, you will have success. If you do the consistent actions every day and you keep growing and you keep talking to people and you keep building on your list, you will be successful. But it is a relationship marketing business. And you need to know that sometimes that forming, that might take a year. It might take 2 years. When Tara was over, one of her first friends, it took 9 years for her to actually join now at LifeVantage. She'd said no to all 3 other businesses. So just relax in your presentation or in your demeanor when you're speaking to people, and know you're in the right company at the right time with the right team, with the right product, and you will have success. And then learn to ask better questions. Learn how to form people better. And from asking lots of questions, find one benefit. Because if you throw a load of benefits out at them, they'll go, whoa, that was too much. That will appeal to your prospects. So if you're talking about menopausal, you might talk just about night sweats and just say, wow, I had them night sweats, man. Nobody understands unless they had them what they were like. So I can sympathize with you. I had them and I don't have them anymore. I'm telling you, they will say, what is it? And say, do you know what the added benefit is? That it actually has given me more energy and I'm a happier person. But if you say it all too quickly, people will just get overwhelmed and they'll think this is too good to be true. And the other thing is, have fun with this, guys. This is an amazing industry. We can work from home. We can work from our phone. We can work on the school holidays, in the little tidbits of our day. I was moving and working, you know. So just relax, have fun, enjoy it. Don't try and be weird, and just be you. And I think that's the end of me. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I will put up on Team Heart United the password inside our Facebook group, so everyone has it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed tonight.